Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, AirsoftL, and I kind of want to take a moment and talk about this because I've talked about this twice with some friends over a Discord chat, and really thinking about it, I might as well go ahead and kind of talk about it now. Angry Little Elf has a bit of a problem when it comes to his Amazon stories. Now, for those of you who do not know, Angry Little Elf has these Amazon stories where literally it talks about the Justice League episode where there's a gender side. Essentially, all men on Earth are killed because of a one rogue Amazon who was not an Amazon but was raised as one, and kind of took the teachings to a bad place. Essentially, kind of going off that, but each one being different, but each one also having a bit of an issue. Now, he has done several of these. He has done Halo, which was his first one. He has done Mass Effect. He has done Skyrim, and he has done Game of Thrones. Only the Halo and the Game of Thrones one are the still continuing ones, are the ones that are still continuing. But here's the thing. Each and every single one of them start out the damn same. Male protagonist ends up in this world, discovered by a Star Labs employee, goes to Star Labs, Amanda Waller shows up, and it starts out the damn same for every single one of them. The only difference is the story itself, but even then, there's a lot of things that kind of do not add up. The Halo one I've talked to in nauseum, but I haven't really done a review for it. No, I haven't really. Yeah, no, I think I have done a review for it. And there's a lot of things I'm going to go for and kind of do a rant on, because I really should give it a proper rant video. The idea that the Master Chief would go along with the Justice League, I don't see actually happening. He falls under the UN's jurisdiction, and he would go to the UN instead. For the Mass Effect one, basically the Systems Alliance in the lore was the UN still. So once again, I could see Shepard actually going to the UN and saying, I report directly to the UN, not one single government. And there being lore dumps. The two fantasy ones, Skyrim and the Game of Thrones ones, again, you'll have to read for yourself, but I don't know. It is. He has an issue with these stories. That it's clear that he does respect the characters, but he doesn't. I don't think he grasps the concept or the lore. Thankfully, I've invited him to the Discord that I'm in, and this has actually given Angry Little Elf actually resources now and people to talk to about this. Not only, of course, lore, but also other people within the community that actually understand these characters a little better. That, thankfully, has helped Angry Little Elf a little bit. And with the newest one that he's released, hopefully, with the help that we're giving him, he will be able to basically do his Fallout New Vegas one good as well. Hope. But this is a big issue I think everyone can agree with, is that doing the same kind of dialogue, doing the same kind of opening, doing the same kind of exposition dump does not a good story make. You have to be different. You have to literally be entertaining. Because I have read so many fan fictions, especially Halo crossover ones, which have done the same damn dialogue, essentially. The same damn exposition, and never do the same. That's why I love Johnny Boy 11, because even though his openings, you could argue, are the same, they are not. In reality, he does them differently. He makes them to where they're fresh, they're new. And while, yes, you could roll your eyes and be like, okay, where does the actual story start? Well, we're starting here. Okay, let's read from here. Again, it is literally an issue and not an issue at the same time when it comes to writing. I'll admit, I have been tempted at some points in my life where I did start writing fan fiction myself to actually do the same damn thing over and over again. But I haven't, because I didn't. I didn't follow that temptation of being lazy and just reusing dialogue. Not a lot. And even then, it kind of depends on your purview of things. Now, does that mean that reusing the same dialogue is a bad thing? No. If you are, like, a good example, let's say you're doing a Goblet of Fire fanfiction. Using the dialogue from the story itself verbatim does not make a lazy excitement. It's when you get to Harry Potter's name being pulled out of the goblet that actually makes it different. And in a sense, that's how it is. That's so long as you deviate from that course correction and you only use dialogue for, say, like the task or anything of that nature, just make sure you deviate a bit from it. Again, it's how it is. I'm rambling a bit now, but you get what I'm trying to say. While yes, authors do have issues, it's up to us, the readers, and us, the actual those who enjoy their works, to point out to them, hey, maybe you can course correct here, maybe you can correct some issues here, here, and here, but don't end up in this rut or this trap that you are trying to entrap yourself in terms of dialogue, in terms of plot progression, in terms of literally anything that could very well damage what you are trying to create. Again, it's just how it is. Either way, though, that's my rambling for today, ladies and gentlemen, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. And as always, I've been Airsoft Al, and I will see all you lovely, lovely people in the next video. Till next time, later.